Worked so hard to get level, great goal, a minute or two later go down to 10 men, kills the game, and then possibly a dubious penalty. When it's not with you, it's not with you, is it?
No, I felt we were always in the game, Dan. I think first half was 50-50. They'd had a few more shots than us. We were well in it, 1-0 down. The possession was saying that. We felt we were in control in terms of at 1-1 we worked our way into it and worked a good goal. And yeah, you're right, the sending off, we need to do better. I think Tyrese is running forward, coming onto the ball, and Panucci comes the other way and then gets caught, and then Jerome goes to ground, which, he should stay on his feet. Gives them the momentum then. And then obviously when you go down to 10 men against a team like Sunderland, you're always going to struggle a little bit. But in terms of that, I thought we held our own, 2 banks of 4 and 1 striker. Young Ollie come on, make his debut was nice. And to be done by a dubious decision, which is seen to be outside the box. So the lad dives into the box, and then it gives them the momentum at 2-1. And you're always going to find it difficult to come back from 2-1 with 10 men. We kept going, we kept trying to play. But as I say, I think I don't want to make any excuses, but we've been done by a couple of decisions that was not fair.
But before the second half decision, it looked as though at half time you went over and chatted to the referee and got booked. Can you tell us what happened there?
Yeah, I was just walking over to him. I wanted to know. We felt the first one was offside, and I was just walking over to him. He was quick enough to speak to me before the game and telling me how well he used to sing my name at Sheffield Wednesday and stuff like that. And that to me. And then I just wanted to speak to him. I'd made a few comments to the fourth official which I weren't happy with, but he's happy to speak to me before the game, but wouldn't want to speak to me when walking off the pitch. He said, if you come any closer, I'll book you, and that's what he did. So, he's all right speaking to me, and me taking time out for him before the game to speak to him, but when I want to speak to him, he just shows me a yellow card.
In terms of the performance, final home game of the season, didn't get the result that we wanted, but did you see a good effort and application from the players today?
Yeah, of course. Look, we worked on a game plan to nullify their strengths. We certainly did that. I thought, their goal was, it can be avoided, certainly, like most goals. And, I thought when we got back in the game, we looked like we could go on again and score. But again, the effort was there, certainly, because you've seen it and you were getting about them, and, we made some good runs off the back of them. And in the second half, I thought Danny was coming down this left-hand side, quite positive, and him and Lowe, Connor joining in at times. But ultimately, when you go down to 10 men, it's hard, isn't it? And then the ref gives a dubious penalty, which, tough to take. But, I was proud of the boys. They've worked hard. They've been in a little bit of a slump in terms of results. And, we would have liked to have gone out, especially our own form's been decent this season. We would have liked to get a win, certainly a point. But I felt we were undone by, a decision that was wrong.
You made a couple of changes in the second half. You obviously brought Luke on for Mike. Can you explain the thinking behind that? Yeah,
well, Luke's obviously next season. He's getting to the grand old tender age of, how old is he now? He'll kill me if I say he's 40 or 39. So I'm not too sure. But Luke will be with us next season in a different department, and he probably won't have the opportunity to play many more games for Argyle. He's on 349 appearances, and I want to make sure he gets 350 and bows out with another appearance, because he deserves it. He's been accredited to this football club, so that was the reason, being planned for weeks, that we will get him on the pitch. And then obviously young Ollie's been threw in at the deep end, and I thought he held his own. So pleased, the positive side of things for them too. And we'll keep learning, we'll keep building. As I've said, that the process is already in process for rebuilding for next season.
Proud moment for Ollie. Was it always in your mind to bring him on, or did the situation sort of force your hand? In terms of baptism of fire, coming on 10 men against Sunderland, not a bigger occasion than that, really.
No, there's not. Pleased for the boy. He done okay. He won a few fair headers and passed the ball nicely. And we know he's still got a long way to go, because he's still learning. He's only a youngster, but it was a proud moment for him, and one he should relish. The result weren't great for him, but it was always in our thoughts to potentially give him some minutes. And then when you get through on at the deep end, he's the only centre half on the bench. He's had to get on there, and I thought he's held his own. So, yeah, pleased for him. But again, it's more about wanting to get results rather than giving youngsters opportunities. We've done that because he had to. But ultimately, we want to keep collecting as many points we possibly can. That's another 3 gone that we can't get. and we move on to Gillingham next Sunday now, and we've just said to the lads in there a bit of pride and bow out with a win.
Presumably Jerome will be unavailable for that one now. What's the latest on Will, Sam, and there's another one as well, isn't there? Adam.
Yeah. So Sam's gone back now. He's going to be out for a few weeks with his hamstring. So he's gone back to Crystal Palace. So we thank Sam for all his efforts while he was here, because it's him being around here for weeks on end to get fit, when ultimately the training sessions have tapered down a little bit in terms of with the group. So he's gone back to Crystal Palace. Adam Lowe's the same. He's gone back to Liverpool because his ankle ligaments have swelled right up, and we thank Adam for it also. And we don't know how far Will is yet. We'll have to have a look at it, and then we'll go from there.
Thank you.
Cheers.